Interrupted debate on the first reading of the Identity Information Confirmation Bill.
When this first reading was last being conducted, Jackie Dean had the call. She has 8.5 minutes approximately. Jackie Dean.
Mr. Speaker, the Identity Information Confirmation Bill, I'll continue my speech from the interrupted first reading. This bill is sponsored by Internal Affairs Minister Nathan Guy. Its intention is to help combat identity fraud, and as we know, that is a very important issue for us all. The bill helps to prevent against the use of fake identities that somebody has created. And the Identity Information Confirmation Bill extends the use of the web-based data validation service to public and private sector agencies, but on a strictly need-to-know basis. And this allows agencies to check whether the identity information presented by a customer is consistent with that held by the Department of Internal Affairs through the citizenship registers, the passports database, and the various registers of the Births, Deaths and Marriages Registry Office. I think, importantly, this bill will help ensure compliance with the Anti-Money Laundering and Countering Financing of Terrorism Act 2009, which was put through the House in 2009 last year, which requires banks and other financial institutions to undertake more comprehensive checks on customer identity, so they really are compelled now to know their customers to a greater level. It's also an important tool in preventing identity fraud and also in reducing compliance costs. At the same time, Mr. Speaker, the government is mindful of privacy concerns. So any agency using this tool must have the consent of the customers. It is up to individuals whether or not to give permission. Agencies must also have an alternative process for dealing with people who do not consent to a check via the service. This means that they are effectively not being forced into consenting. This is a point I make because I think it is important to note. The service is designed to protect the privacy of personal information. The tool only confirms whether the information provided by customers is accurate and does not give out any additional information about the person. And so the data validation service will be available only to organisations which meet strict security, privacy and integrity criteria. The government has also agreed that the Privacy Commissioner will monitor this service. So with those few comments, I condemn this bill to the Government Administration Committee, commend this bill to the House. Thank you.